And as we shift into cozy autumn mode, staying active and energized can sometimes be a challenge. But my next guest is here with 5 simple strength training moves to help us stay active through those darker months. Chris Travis, the founder of Seattle Strength and Performance, thank you for being here, and thank you for getting a workout in today.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
So why do you think we tend to lose motivation as it gets darker?
I think it's really natural. I mean, I used to work at a desk, right? And 4 p.m. comes around in the winter and it's completely dark, and you go home and you have the best intentions to work out, and then you're like, I've just lost motivation.
I know. I totally feel that way. If I don't get it done in the morning, which has to be so early before I'm getting ready for the show and coming, it's like, maybe I'll do it at the end of the day, and then I don't, sadly.
Exactly. Yeah.
But today I'm getting a workout in because you're going to show me 5 moves. We're starting off strong with a kettlebell goblet clean.
Yeah.
What is this move? And how heavy?
Yeah, we're not going to go super heavy. So this is a 10 kg, so it'd be 22 pounds.
Okay, that
I'm going to give you that.
Perfect.
And I'll take this one. And we're actually going to start on the ground.
Oh.
And the reason we do this, so we usually do a full body workout at SSP. And we're going to start with something called a power move, right? Which is just actually moving something fairly light, but pretty quickly. Because power is something we lose faster than muscle mass as we age. So it's the ability to kind of like move quickly. And so what we're going to do is we're going to put that kettlebell right between our feet. We're going to hinge our hips back, so as we're here, and then we're going to reach down and grab that kettlebell. And what I want you to think about is pushing through the ground and bringing it up nice and quick. Yep, good. And then we're going to come back down.
Don't forget to
reset.
breathe.
Exactly.
Okay.
There we go. Perfect.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, how many would you do with something like that?
We usually do like 5 to 8 reps.
Okay.
You don't want to do too many because we're using a lot of power and energy through that exercise.
Amazing. Okay, and what's next? I hear it's also with the kettlebell, but a deadlift.
It is, and actually we're going to use the same pattern here. Okay, so kettlebell's going to go right between the feet. I'm going to have you widen your feet just a little bit.
Yes, please tell me what to do.
And then what I want you to do is hinge back, so the same hinge. And then we're actually just going to reach down, grab this, and this time I'm actually going to give you this heavier kettlebell.
Oh, geez, thank you.
It's going to be a little bit heavier on the deadlift because we're not actually pulling it up all the way. We're just going to stand up with that kettlebell. Boom, good.
Boom.
And then drive those hips back.
Oh.
And then come back down, tap the ground, and come back up again. Perfect, yeah.
What if you didn't have a kettlebell at home? Like, what could you use?
Yeah, we can use a dumbbell for this as well.
Oh.
We could even use like, some kind of roller or something just to get that pattern in.
Yeah.
But really what we're working here in the deadlift is the posterior chain of our legs.
Nice.
So we're talking about hamstrings and glutes.
Okay, we need that. Lateral squat?
Yeah, we love this because most times we're thinking about moving this way in exercise, and we want to move side to side because we do this in daily life. Right?
Yeah.
And so we're actually going to spread our legs pretty wide here. And then what we're going to do is toes facing forward. And I want to sink into the hip. Yep, almost like we're sitting in a chair.
Ooh.
Come back up, and then go the other side.
Ooh, yeah.
So what we're actually getting here is our adductors, so that inner part of our thigh. Yep, perfect.
Beautiful.
Perfect, yeah, those are great.
Push-up, I hear, is next.
Yeah.
I don't like this one, but I know.
You don't like push-ups. Why don't you like them?
I mean, I want to work out my arms more. I hate my arms, but who likes a push-up? Come on. Anyone? Does anyone
We do.
like this?
Well, we'll talk about it a couple ways. So obviously
Okay.
the way that we normal push up here, we're going to get in this plank position, right? Hands underneath the shoulders. And what I actually want to do is screw my hands in the ground. Because what I want to do is actually engage my back here.
Okay.
So as I engage my back, screw, I'm going to push down and back up. Yep.
Ugh.
Do a few more reps for me.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Do a few more,
And
Kelly.
then the big thing here is I want this straight line as you go up and down. That's perfect.
Am I doing it? Oh,
you are doing it
perfect.
great.
I like
You look
hearing
great.
that. How many should I do a day?
I like between 8 and 10.
8 and 10.
The great thing about this is if you can't do a push-up very well, a lot of people go to their knees.
Right,
We
I've
actually
seen
like
that.
to train in a full plank because we want to have that connection between the top and the bottom half of the body. So what we're actually going to do instead is we're going to do something called an eccentric, which is we're going to come down, screw those hands in, and then we're just going to do a nice slow drop to the ground.
Oh, and there come the shakes.
Yeah, and then reset, and we come back up and do it again. Yep.
Okay, side plank now, your last move.
Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and get onto our elbow here. And what I wanna do is we're gonna stack our feet.
Okay.
We're just gonna get up, lift up,
Oh,
get that hand in the air,
okay.
and I wanna hold this position. So the good thing about this is,
Here come the shakes again.
so I want your hips to move forward just a little bit here because we
move
want this
forward.
nice straight line.
Am I doing it?
You are doing it. And then what I wanna do is make sure your hips don't drop, right? So your hips
Oh
are
my
up. Yep, so we're
gosh.
resisting this piece right here. We're just gonna hold this and go straight up in the air.
While I'm holding this, tell
Yeah.
us about the business.
Yeah, so we're Seattle Strength and Performance.
And I'm
we have
gonna
4
take a
locations.
break.
Yeah, you did great.
4 locations.
4 locations, yeah. We have Queen Anne, Phinney Ridge, West Seattle, and we're opening a new location next week in Ballard.
And I heard this is a pivot for you. What
It
were you
is.
in before you wanted to start this business?
I worked in corporate technology at Amazon for 10 years.
Oh, oh my gosh. Why did you
Yeah.
decide you wanted to jump ship and start something like this?
I learned a ton at Amazon, but it's also a very intense place to work. And during the first 3 or 4 years there, I actually just lost my health, dedicated a lot to my work. And so when I got back into a gym, it's really transformative for me, to be honest. And I just got geekier and geekier about it and realized like I want to help other people. So,
Gosh, how fulfilling has that been to
so
help
fulfilling.
people?
Yeah, I didn't even know it would work. I mean, I left Amazon to be a trainer, honestly,
Okay.
for about a year before I opened a gym. And so I really wanted to do it from the ground up and learn how to coach people the right way.
Wow. Well, you are growing 4 locations.
Yeah.
That's incredible. I'm feeling the burn. I will work on my push-ups. I feel like that's, if you hate a move, I feel like that's the
Yeah.
move that you need to be doing.
Those looked fantastic,
more and more.
by the way. They looked really good. Nice job.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And anyone could do it at home, which is
can.
great.
You
You know,
can.
grab
Yeah.
a weight and get it going. Thank you so much for
Thank you.
motivating us as we're going into, the darker months. We need that in Seattle.